Hey guys, this is FPL Tips and welcome back to another live stream and a deadline stream. In fact, hi Karthik, hi Sushil. Sorry guys, first of all, sorry I have to apologize because the stream is too late and on a short notice as well. I was not sure if I would able to stream as well. Anyways, so we'll not waste time. We'll get into the important topics of the day. First of all, Morata is dropped. So for the people who have Morata, obviously you have an direct replacement for him. Although if you have other five positions where you can improve, I would say keep Morata. He most likely will come on and he can score as well in the given 30 minutes. Uh, Preferably go for other positions for upgrades. And even I won't be wasting a transfer there. Even though I can, I would avoid wasting a transfer there. So looks like these four are my transfers at the moment, and Lukaku. These are the five I'll be doing. Insigne captain today. I think Immobile can also be a good shout. I think he could be a decent shout. I took -8 this match day cause YOLO. Why not? Why not, guys? Thanks, Mohammed Yusuf, for joining the stream. Barella or Insigne as a differential. I don't think so. I didn't see Barella. Also, it's going to be a tough game from Spain. So I think on the counter, slightly because they keep a very high line, I think Immobile, Insigne both will be involved. So I wouldn't go. I might go Chiesa because yes, he's on the right wing and he tucks in a bit. But I'm not sure if I want to go Barella over there. There are pretty much better options. Do you think Chiesa is a good differential captain from Immobile and Insigne? I think Immobile is a good differential. Everyone will go to Insigne. He is the guy. He is the guy in the form as well. He's probably the safer option. If you want to go differential, I would either go Immobile from Italy or go for someone like an Olmo or a Koke. Uh, Chiesa or Olmo. I would go for Olmo. I'm not heavy on Chiesa. I would avoid that. Also, captain Insigne or Immobile. If you want to go safe with the crowd, want to protect your rank, go Insigne. If you're chasing rank, go Immobile. In my opinion. Jack says Olmo, Chiesa, Stones, or Di Lorenzo. Who should I buy as my last transfer? Probably Olmo or Stones. If you have Shaw, then probably Olmo. I guess Alba would be a great differential captain. He would, but the problem is this could be a high, like a 1-all or a 2-all game. Hence, he probably might not be the best option for captaincy. Also, because Spain have conceded in almost last three of their 4 or 5 games. So probably avoid. Hi, will Dahlberg start? Yes, Atara, I expect Dahlberg to start. Poulsen again is not completely fit, so I expect Dahlberg to start that game. Emerson and Delaney decent shout. Yeah, not sure about Delaney. Emerson is a decent shout. He'll most still probably be given the attacking output for the team. And Di Lorenzo tucks inside in the midfield four while defending. So that's going to be the strategy from them, I think. Using just one keeper. Yes, I'm using just one keeper. I will have probably seven outfield players to choose from next week. Seven transfers, so I will go with that. I'm bringing in Immobile for the without a doubt. Sarabia goes out from my team. I'm going to get two. I want Ferran Torres, but the problem is the price, so I have to compromise. So I'm going Koke and Olmo. That gives me enough players. I'm going to get in Shaw for sure. And as the Italian player, I'm going Bonucci because there is slightly some goal threat. I can go Chiellini as well. So yeah, I can go Kale. No, I don't have enough money for Kale. I'll go Bonucci. Take a chance. He could be on the score sheet as well. So yeah, that's my thought process. I'm not sure if Emerson has that exact output we're expecting. He's not the Spinazzola you want him to be. Alba or Maguire Alba. Olmo or Torres. Ferran Torres is the standard option. If you're going differential, almost decent, but I think Ferran will come inside the box much more. Morata bench, will you consider him not to transfer him? No, I'm not because I can make other transfers, and I think even if Morata comes on, I can sub him off for Damsgaard and Bonucci. There are two options, and if he comes on and scores, that's perfectly fine for me. Keep Sarabia; he might play next match. We'll see next match. We have a lot of transfers next match. So the ideal idea is that I have three England players. If you can see, I have four four Italy players. I have four Spain players and two Denmark players. So overall, I still will have a manager side of 6, 7, 8 players, irrespective of who wins. I think I'm heavy on England. I don't think Denmark will win, so that could be an outside guess. But apart from that, I have enough players for my team to put outside. So that's seven, at least seven players playing the next week. With 10 free transfers, I think it's easy enough to manage everything. Di Lorenzo on Bonucci, I think Bonucci or Chiellini set piece threat. Di Lorenzo does not offer a lot of attacking threat. Emerson good bet, not for attacking returns. He might get something, but the problem is that we haven't seen him play a lot of games. Also, he's new to the game, so he could be the weak link in the Italy team. And I think I'm backing Spain only because there's Emerson playing that game. If there was Spinazzola, I think Italy would have won the game. But I'm slightly towards Spain because of Emerson. Michael Orizabal, higher chance of getting subbed off. Yes, he. I think he'll be the first one to get subbed off. There are two direct replacements for him. There's Moreno and Morata both. So I think he's the one who gets subbed off the earliest. Schick to Dahlberg, that's a decent transfer. Is there any mid for 5.5 or below? At this stage, I really doubt is there any 5.5 or below midfielder playing the game. Um, I'll just check once. There's Delaney who's 5.5, who will start, so that's an option. Apart from that, there are no worthy options. There won't be any England leagues. There won't be any England leagues before the deadline. We have only five transfers for the final, right? I think we have six or seven. I'm not sure if seven, but I've heard, as far as I read, six or seven. Kane or someone else has to be Kane tomorrow. If you've got seven transfers to make and only five free transfers, would you transfer out goalkeepers, defenders, mid instead of attackers? Considering most games are going to be close and high chances of clean sheet, I think I'll get in. I won't transfer out my keeper if I have one playing keeper. That's exactly what I'm doing. I might get a couple of defenders, a midfielder, and an attacker. I won't go heavy on attackers unless you're getting in Kane or Immobile. But I think prioritize a couple of defenders and midfielders. Will Dolberg play since Poulsen is fit? Poulsen isn't 100% fit. He hasn't trained completely. So I think Dolberg has a chance to start tomorrow. Chiesa or Insigne? Insigne without a doubt. Berardi to Chiesa for -4 worth it. Worth it hit? No, there isn't. I think -4 isn't worth it. If you have 10 or 11 players playing this week, don't take a hit unless like it's in desperate need. I think if you have 10, 11 players, it's fine. Immobile as captain instead of Insigne. I think I'm going there as well. I might just sway there. I'm not. I think Italy will defend well, so not sure if I want to captain and Spain player. I might go Immobile. There is pens as well for him. Kane, Dahlberg, Damsgaard. That's the lineup. Are 12 these 12 okay with no hits? If you have 12 players who will start for sure, I can see everyone starting in that team. That's perfectly fine. Bonucci or Emerson? I'm going with Bonucci only because he can possess some goals. I honestly want to go Chiellini. I might just go Emerson actually because he'll protect rank. Last time, if you all remember, I didn't take Shaw because I didn't want an extra hit, and that damaged my rank extremely, extremely. So yeah, I just go Emerson. It doesn't matter. I don't expect a lot of fullback involvements or set piece involvements for Italy. It's going to be a tough game. Is Immobile on Pence or Jorginho? It should be Immobile. Kane, Morata, Immobile, Sterling, Insigne, Berardi, uh, Ferran, Damsgaard, Shaw, Alba, Miles, gonna Donna. Any changes? No, looks fine. Completely looks fine. Maybe Berardi out for someone. Koke is a decent differential. He'll be on all set pieces now that Sarabia isn't playing, so that could be a differential in there as well. Saving Sarabia for the final, good move. If you have enough players to back him up, yes. Chiesa or Barella, Chiesa, best captaincy option, Chiesa or Insigne. Insigne without a doubt. Um, Apart which Italian defender Di Lorenzo I mentioned. I would go Emerson because Di Lorenzo stays a bit back. He get cuts inside, so that's there. Are you taking Koke, not Chiesa? Yes, I'm definitely not taking Chiesa. I don't prefer him over the Spain midfielders. And also, as I said, Koke is on set pieces, which will and Spain have scored a couple of them through set pieces through corners. Last time also he should have an assist, should have had an assist, and but Alba was given the assist. But I think he could be the good differential which can get involved into this game. So yeah. Also, he plays an awful amount of minutes for Spain, so that's also a thought process behind this move. Captain Insigne, Emerson, Immobile, Torres, Donnarumma. I think Insigne is the safe one. Immobile is the differential. I might go Immobile. Good replacement for Spinazzola. Shaw or Stones, I think. That those are the best ones. Berardi to Chiesa -4 worth it. No, I don't think so. Is Oyarzabal a great different captaincy? Yeah, he's a great differential captaincy, but the problem is he'll get subbed off earlier, which I do expect because there are two direct replacements. So that's the only drawback of that differential captaincy. If it would have been an easier team, I would have definitely captained and bought him in as well. But the problem is Italy isn't that easy a team to break down defensively. So probably avoid. Remove one out of Sarabia or Berardi. That's a tough one. I think Sarabia because I'm not sure if he's 100% fit to even come on as a sub unless it's extremely required. So Berardi, we know that he'll come on as a one pointer sub. Best cheap forward option right now. Forward cheap, I think Dahlberg is the cheapest and decent forward. Shaw or Italy defender as many as my fifth sub, yes, definitely. Insigne or Olmo, Insigne. I have one transfer left. Shall I keep Damsgaard or get Chiesa in? From Denmark, I have Dahlberg, Damsgaard and Mile. Keep Damsgaard because in case there's an upset, you'll have enough players from the Denmark side as well. So the ideology is to have a balance in your team. Four England defenders, or should I mix it up? Mix it up. Mix it up, totally mix it up. Because one odd mistake from the team can ruin your fantasy team, so mix it up a bit. Simon or Donnarumma already have Lorenzo and Emerson. I think Donnarumma, still Donnarumma. Olmo or Pedri? Olmo. Pedri won't get that space. So what happens is when Italy is playing in a midfield three, they tuck a midfield four. The wing backs cut in, and Pedri, I don't think will get that high up the pitch. Will not get a lot of space in the game. So I would avoid Pedri. Maguire instead of Emerson, maybe you can. I already have Shaw. You can double up on the England defense. I'm just going. Uh, I have four defenders from each, like from different teams, so that if at least two of them definitely play in the final. That's the ideology behind having Emerson there instead of Stones. Ideally, I would have gotten Stones, but since I don't have another player, I'm going for four defenders. Yeah, Koke, Olmo, Ferran. Koke, Olmo, or Ferran. Ferran has to be the popular than Olmo. Uh, Pedri or Jorginho or Verratti? Neither. Honestly, Yashwan, neither. If you had to, maybe Jorginho because he could be on bench if Immobile doesn't take it. That's just like a 10-15% chance if you want to take. Maybe out of the three, that's why Jorginho. If you have a free transfer, Dion, yes, why not? Is Walker nailed on? He should be starting. The backline should be same. What I am hearing in terms of rumors is that it's the same lineup and there could be Saka instead of Sancho. That's the only change I think. Sarabi is not on the bench. I think then fair enough. I think that explains everything, and everyone's doubt should be cleared. You probably want to sell him. There's someone in the chat who wanted to keep and hold on Sarabia for the final. I think it's a sell, direct sell then. Torres, Koke, or Olmo, choose one. I would go Torres for sure. He's going to play the most minutes in that attack. He can also be the false nine you're expecting him to be. Thanks, Atharva. If you want Farhan, you can get Maguire instead of Shaw, and you will have enough money. Yeah, I do want Farhan, but I think I'll stick to Olmo and Koke and give it up on Farhan because I want Shaw. I think Shaw is much more attacking, and he's on set pieces as well, so that gives us a more chance to get points. Who's likely to play more minutes, Insigne or Chiesa? Insigne. Chiesa will get subbed off of Berardi. I think if they're winning, we saw last time if they're winning the sub of most of their attackers. I think if it's close, I think Chiesa gets subbed off, Berardi gets in, Insigne still stays on. Olmo in for Sarabia or Berardi? Sarabia. Uh, Berardi will still get you 1 point. Sarabia is not in the squad, so he won't probably get you 1 point either. Okay, who I have Shaw, Alonso, and Mile. I want one more defender. Should I take Alba? Has to be Alba or Aspilicueta. Morata or Immobile? Immobile. Who do captain today? Insigne. Yeah, Insigne is the safest option. Grealish or Sancho -4. That's it. I wouldn't go there because as far as I'm hearing rumors, Sriram, it could be Saka over both of them, and both Grealish and Sancho could get benched, and especially for a -4 avoid, in my opinion. I wouldn't go there. Also, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please hit the like button. Come on, guys. We have about 60 people watching. It would be really appreciated if you hit the like button. It really helps us. Who will be on the pens for Italy? I'm expecting Immobile to be on the pens. If in case Immobile doesn't take it, it's Jorginho for sure. But 90% it should be Immobile. Instead of Pedri or Jorginho or Verratti, -4 for Sarabia or just let it be or any other good midfielder for 6.9. So there aren't any good midfielders for 6.9. Probably go Jorginho. If there are no other places to upgrade, you can probably let alone Sarabia and go for an extra defender. As pure Alba has to be Alba, much more attacking. Harshid Mohammed says that he's number one in his country because of FPL tips. Thanks a lot, Harshid. Means a lot to help you guys out. Can I keep two midfielders for Spain and Italy? Koke, Torres, and Sina Chiesa? Yes, you can. And that does divide you. That does divide a lot of like probability of who's playing next week for you. I think you should. Your fifth should definitely be Sterling though. Which Italy defender will play full 120 minutes? Least likely to get subbed off. Almost all of them. I think Bonucci is definitely going to play 120 if it goes to Chiellini. If he's fit, he's going to play 120. Uh, I'm not sure about Di Lorenzo and Emerson because that could be switches. But although if it goes to 120, they'll probably keep their entire defense intact. They won't change it. Allmore Koke, right? Yes, definitely. Damsgaard is 6.3, probably the best option in that price. He's definitely starting, right? Yeah, he's definitely starting. He's not the best, but yeah, he's an option. He'll at least play it and give you 2 points. Dolberg over Maratha for a -4. No, I think Maratha is fine. Play him. He can come on as a sub and score because in case if it goes to like extra time and he comes around 65 minutes, that's almost 60 minutes, and that is decent for any attacker. And he'll have ample number of chances in that 60 minutes. I have Torres, Insigne, and Sterling. I want one more midfielder, probably Koke or Olmo as a differential. Shubhang Singh has sent in his team. Yeah, Dolberg, Immobile, Insigne, Chiesa, Farhan, almost Sterling, Alba, Shaw, looks perfectly fine. There are 10 minutes left. Dolberg over Maratha for a -1. No. Anubhav Srivastava said Simon, Pickford, Shaw, Alba, Stones, Maguire, Mile, Farhan, Insigne, Berardi, Sterling, Damsgaard, Immobile, Kane, Brathwaite. That's a good differential team. A couple of differentials. Maybe take out Berardi. Get in another Spain midfielder. I think Koke or Olmo instead of Berardi. Probably that would be good. Or maybe Brathwaite out to another. Or Zabal. That could be a transfer as well. Is Ferran Torres a good captain? Yes, he is. Koke or Ferran probably the likely better one. Immobile, Dolberg, Kane, Sarabia, Baradi, Torres, Laporte, Maguire, Miles, Sibon, 1.9 in the bank. Yeah, fair enough, Falcon. You have a decent team. I don't think there's a lot of change required there. Maybe Baradi out for another Koke or Olmo. That's the only necessary, and Sarabia as well. That's the only two necessary changes. Grealish to Sterling or Phillips to Mount. Grealish to Sterling for sure. Sterling is in great form, so he looks like the obvious option to me. Koke or Olmo, I think Olmo is a better differential. He plays much up. He plays higher up the pitch so that he has better chance of scoring. He has more touches inside the box as well. Also, if you don't have Sterling, please get Sterling because he's a good captaincy option. Also, in case Denmark attack and press a lot, if you see the Czech game, I think they had a decent chance to counter attack. Like Czech were trying to counter attack. I think it was Czech, if I'm not wrong. Czech were trying to counter-attack Denmark. A couple of times they had chances, so that could be the case, and Sterling could be on the top of it. I think that is the reason I think Saka starts tomorrow probably. Immobile captain for sure. Olmo or Chiesa. Olmo is it worth taking Oyarzabal when I need to buy cheap defender for funds or Dahlberg? Oyarzabal is fine if you're buying a cheap defender for funds. It's no problem. If you have three playing defenders, that's fine. Three good defenders is fine. No transfers left. Should I take the should I take the hit? Not necessary. You have enough players. You don't necessarily have to take it. I am number one in 442 members league. Thanks, man. Thanks. Welcome, Karthik. It's great. I'm not there in the 442 league, but it's good to have you on first. Insigne, Torres, Alba, Koke. Who's the nailed on captain according to you? Insigne, without a doubt. So I'll make my changes as well. We have only 26 likes, guys. Come on. At least get it to 50. We'll confirm our transfers as well. Zero point 0.3 remaining in the bank. So we have Emerson playing this game, right? We'll sub out Sterling. Yeah. And we have Damsgaard playing tomorrow. So that's confirmed. And captain, go Immobile. Let's go. I think he could be the man. It could be a Spain game, but let's just take the risk. Get Immobile. He's a differential captain. Insigne Torres, discuss that Insigne. Immobile, Insigne Torres. Who do I captain today? If you're going differential, go Immobile, just like me. Safer option has to be Insigne. Berardi to Olmo or Spinazzola to Emerson. If you have three defenders, I think Berardi to Olmo is a better option. Yeah, Immobile is too risky, but again, that's the point. That's the entire point of going too risky. I don't want to go safe. I mean, and it's okay. There's probably the chances of going extremely differential before FPL starts. Because once FPL starts, we probably want to captain correctly. So just let's enjoy the risk for now. Kane, Maratha, Immobile, almost Sterling, Insigne, Berardi, Ferran, Shaw, Mile, Maguire, Pau, Donnarumma. Okay, yeah, Pau wouldn't play. He would come on for a one pointer, so keep him in your team in the start. But apart from that, yes, everything is fine. How many points do you have scored? Three. I think it's around 300 something, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Should I keep Aspilicueta or bring Di Lorenzo, Maguire? I have two English defenders. Aspilicueta is fine. Prepare to start tomorrow. Any chances? No, I don't think so. It's going to be same backline that started against Ukraine. So that's going to be the thing. Any more questions? I think we have covered it all. I think most of it is covered. Also, guys, if someone of you, I am doing this again and again. But if in case some of you haven't not subscribed till now, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. And also, we're going to start with FPL content just after the Euros end. So, in case you have suggestions of what post should we make, or any idea or topic that we should definitely cover and make a post, or a weekly post for sure, or a pre-season content, uh, go and DM me for sure after this, during this, anytime. Just let us know. We're looking for more suggestions to take in to provide content that you guys would want and like. So yeah, definitely give us those DMs and suggestions. Your prediction for today's game? It's 2-1 Spain. I think Spain win it 2-1. Let's see. I know I'm captaining Immobile in despite predicting 2-1 Spain, but I think I'm taking the chance. I think 2-1 Spain could be the scoreline. The problem is if Italy commit 6 or 7 players like they were against Belgium in the first end of the first hour, in the first half, in that 27-20 odd minutes, they could be in trouble because Spain will counterattack fast. Without Morata, they go much more faster and they will counterattack faster. Uh, if you're new to FPL, there would be a guide posted on Instagram. So make sure you follow us on Instagram at FPL tips underscore underscore from the start. So you'll get everything covered there. Don't worry, we'll cover everything. Hi Abhay. Let us know if you have any last minute questions. Then we'll wrap it up, and even I'll go watch the match. But yeah, this is the team. This is my final team. I'll just take a screenshot as well and post it on Instagram. No problem, Mohammed. I know it was late and it was last minute. I think at least some of the transfers, I mean, some of the doubts would have gotten answered by now. Uh, Koke or Farhan, I think Farhan, thanks. Anshuman says Rishikesh got into top 5K after quarters. Welcome, Rishikesh. You joining the watch along, Karthik? I'm not. I think I'm not. I'll ask Kazim. He hasn't sent me the link, so I don't know if I'm joining or not. I haven't checked my phone. Will Olmo get subbed off earlier? Olmo might not because Sarabia is not playing, but the other players could. Orazabal, I think, is the one I'm expecting to get subbed off earlier. Why is my team not getting updated? It did not. Guys, let me refresh. Huh? Oh, this app is okay. It got changed. Thank God. My app wasn't behaving correctly. It showed me the last week's team, so I got a bit scared. But yeah, this is the team I have done. I have three Denmark players. Miles, Damsgaard, Dahlberg. Should I drop one? No, three is fine. It's okay. I hope you have more than 12 players, and that's fine. 12, 13 players. That's really slightly sad, Dion. I would say I'm around that same 30K mark. I haven't increased, especially after Shaw's clean sheet and assist. But fair enough. I never had an aim to finish anywhere in this game, so I'm okay. Anyways, we'll wrap it up. Any last question, like legit last question, and then I'll wrap it up and go watch the match. Okay, so I assume there are no more questions, and we shall wrap it up. Fair enough. See you guys on the final deadline stream at match day 7. And please, if you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. It really helps us. I have 15 players and one transfer. Just keep the transfer, dude. Abhay Goswami, I think. Abhigya Goswami, I think you probably want to save your transfers. Anyways, this is FPL Tips signing off. Cheers.